Today, I'm diving into OSHA's shocking ladder rule change, and I'm going to find out if I'm at risk. Let's see if I can navigate this maze of regulations. Did you know that ladder falls cause 20% of fatal workplace injuries in general industry? With over 200,000 injuries and 345 deaths yearly per BLS? Whether you're a construction worker, a safety pro, or an employer, OSHA's ladder rule changes are shaking things up. Let's unpack these updates and see if you're at risk of fines, injuries, or worse. OSHA's ladder regulations, updated in 2016 under 29 CFR 1910.23 for general industry and 29 CFR 1926.1053 for construction, are a big deal for workplace safety. Falls from ladders are a leading cause of workplace deaths, especially in construction, where 81% of fall-related ER visits involve ladders, per the CDC. The 2016 Walking Working Surfaces Rule overhauled ladder safety, phasing out old methods like cages and introducing stricter fall protection and training requirements. These changes, fully enforced by November 18, 2036, affect millions of workers across industries like roofing, oil and gas, and warehousing. Today, we're breaking down what's new, why it matters, and how to stay compliant to keep your team safe. Ready? Let's climb into it. Ladder use is a risky business. In construction, workers face uneven ground, bad weather, and heights up to 30 feet or more. In oil and gas, rig workers climb fixed ladders to access platforms, risking falls from 24 feet or higher. The old rules pre-2016 relied heavily on ladder cages for fixed ladders over 20 feet. But cages didn't stop falls, just limited backward or sideways slips. A 2019 roofing incident in Texas saw a worker fall 25 feet from a cage ladder, suffering severe injuries and costing the employer $150,000 in OSHA fines. Previous regulations also lacked clear training mandates, leading to misuse, like workers carrying heavy tools, ignoring the three-point contact rule, or using step ladders as straight ladders. These gaps left workers vulnerable, with ladders ranking number 3 on OSHA's 2023 most cited violations list. Without updates, preventable accidents would continue piling up. Let's explore the 5 key changes in OSHA's ladder rules and how they differ from the old standards, with practical tips to stay safe and compliant. Change 1. Fixed ladders over 24 feet. Need fall protection. Pre-2016, fixed ladders over 20 feet required cages or wells. The 2016 rule raised the threshold to 24 feet and phased out cages as compliant fall protection. For ladders installed after November 19, 2018, personal fall arrest systems, PFAS, or ladder safety systems, e.g. vertical lifelines, are mandatory per 29 CFR 1910.28b9. By November 18, 2036, all fixed ladders over 24 feet, even pre-2018 ones, must have PFAS or safety systems. Old way, a 2017 warehouse used a caged ladder. Legal then, but risky. New way, install a vertical lifeline system, $1,500 to $5,000, to arrest falls instantly. Impact: reduces fall fatalities as cages often fail to prevent serious injuries. Change 2. Enhanced training requirements. OSHA now mandates comprehensive training on ladder hazards, setup, and safe use per 29 CFR 1910.30. Workers must learn the 4-to-1 rule, base 1 foot from the wall per 4 feet of height, 3-point contact, 2 hands, 1 foot, or vice versa, and how to inspect ladders. Pre-2016, training was less defined, leading to errors like a 2020 construction worker using a damaged ladder, resulting in a $13,000 fine. New way, enroll in OSHA's 10-hour training, $50 to $150 via hcstudyguide.com, to cover ladder safety. Impact: trained workers reduce misuse, cutting accidents by up to 20% per OSHA estimates. Change 3. Stricter inspection protocols. Ladders must be inspected before each shift for defects like cracks, grease, or loose rungs, per 29 CFR 1910.23B9 and 1926. 1053B15. Damaged ladders must be tagged dangerous, do not use, and removed until repaired. Old rules were vague, allowing spotty inspections. A 2021 manufacturing fall from a greasy ladder cost $100,000 in fines. New way. Use Monitor QA's mobile inspection software, $500 per year, to track ladder checks. Impact. Regular inspections prevent 5,842 lost workday injuries annually per OSHA. Change 4. Specific design standards. Ladder rungs must be 10 to 14 inches apart, 16.5 inches max for elevator shafts, with a minimum clear width of 11.5 inches for portable ladders and 16 inches for fixed ladders per 29 CFR 1910.23. Grab bars must extend 42 inches above landings, and ladders can't exceed a 90-degree pitch. Old rules allowed inconsistent designs, increasing trip risks. New way, source ANSI. Of 14 compliant ladders from suppliers like certified slings. Impact, uniform designs enhance stability, reducing falls. Change 5. No more misuse. Ladders must be used only for their designed purpose. No step ladders as straight ladders or tying ladders for extra height per 29 CFR 1926.1053B4. Workers must maintain 3-point contact and avoid carrying heavy loads. Pre-2016, misuse was rampant, like a 2018 painter leaning too far, causing a fall and $50,000 fine. New way, use tool lanyards, $20 to $50, to keep hands free and train on proper climbing. Impact, enforcing intended use cuts fall risks significantly. Here's the critical moment. The stakes of ignoring these changes are massive. In 2022, a Chicago construction firm faced a $300,000 OSHA fine after a worker fell 30 feet from a fixed ladder installed pre-2018, still using a cage without a PFAS. The worker survived but suffered permanent spinal damage, and the incident, shared on X by its Safety First Chai, sparked outrage over outdated safety practices. OSHA's push for PFAS by 2036 isn't just red tape. Cages fail to stop falls, and modern systems like vertical lifelines can reduce fall fatalities by 29 per year, per OSHA's 2016 estimate. Non-compliance risks fines up to $165,514 per willful violation as of January 15, 2025, and worse, lives. Waiting until 2036 to upgrade is gambling with safety and liability. Let's recap HSE study fam. OSHA's 2016 ladder rule changes, mandating PFAS for fixed ladders over 24 feet, stricter training, inspections, design standards, and proper use, are game changers. They address the 200,000 plus ladder injuries and 345 deaths yearly per BLS by replacing outdated cages with modern fall protection and enforcing better practices. Construction, roofing, and oil and gas workers face the highest risks, but compliance saves lives and avoids fines up to $165,514. Compared to old rules, these updates prioritize prevention over reaction, ensuring safer workplaces. Don't get caught off guard. Act now to protect your team. Your move. Enroll in OSHA's 10-hour training at hsestudyguide.com, $50 to $150 to master ladder safety. Employers invest in PFAS or vertical lifeline systems, $1,500 to $5,000. For fixed ladders, and use Monitor QA for inspections. Workers report unsafe ladders anonymously at osha.gov. How are these changes hitting your workplace? Drop your thoughts in the comments and check out our video on fall protection systems for more safety tips. Like, comment, and subscribe to HSE Study on YouTube for more life-saving insights. Thanks for joining me, HSE Study Crew. Ladder safety isn't just rules, it's about going home safe. I'm your host, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe out there.